It's difficult. I really hope that we do get a third map here, because I don't know what it is, Lucy. I know we've got less rounds, but it feels like the games are flying by. And we have already had, what, one series yesterday, one map today. We're about to jump into our second. It is Overpass. And of course, is Big EQUIPA starting on the CT side.
Oh, we can hear that dramatic music. God, you can really hear it. That got me hyped up, and you should be hyped up as well. So we got a bit of a creep and crawl in towards short, a fire out towards long as well. The USP is taking contact. That's the aggression we wanted to see. Zana and D7 fire off a few warning shots, and now they start to back off. Look at this pause from Nigma Galaxy. They're just chilling out in playground, hanging out in the swings.
Yeah, anticipating some of those swings to come in from long. Instead, you've got D7 holding long toilets. You've got Zana taking first contact over towards the rock. And now we get another re-walk in. That's really cool. A lot of damage being done, but no kills. That's until Zana chimes in. But the sheer quantity of players completely overwhelms Big out in this area. Jenny has to pull off something special and gets intel and gets bullets.
Jenny's stuck around on the site. Spots out a couple on the jump up, and tough fight. Does eventually win it out, and that's put it into the 3-on-3. She can fall back. Has the kitten Smoke and Ida on the flank. She's been heard. There is a second player that's going to be flanking as well.
Yeah, Ida just nestled in here, trying to deny the bomb. Can she do it? That's so rough. It looks like those bullets were connected on towards the temple, but not to be. Ida and Paulie, though, just strafing out from Banana. Ida strikes down 2, and now it's all on to Anna. P250 in tow, so there's 1 bullet. Potentials can come through. However, the sheer number of players overwhelmed. So Jenny is sticking the bomb in the smoke the entire time. Big EQUIPA. It's a necessary pistol, and they've got it.
I can't believe that PGK gets 2 kills like that. I know, she's going for the person planting the bomb, and it's like such a drawn out couple of shots. Can't find them, but then she gets those 2 after that. Sure. Oh my God, it's like, can't hit the easy ones sometimes, but the hard ones, yeah, beautiful.
She's been very impressive in CS2. Put up a big performance yesterday against One Wing Gang. Now here, standout player on Vertigo for me on the Big EQUIPA side. Comes up big with an important couple of kills there. Make sure that Big EQUIPA can get that defuse forward. Now we're just hoping, if you are a Big EQUIPA fan, that this is a consistent basis that they can build on. And it's a solid foundation. However, you're going up against the Force Buy. With that bomb plant, it means you've got AKs. There's Galils now in the mix. Force Buying as well, I think, is going to be a lot more of a theme, because the economy is still matched for MR15.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Because it feels like the Force Buy means a lot more. But it also means if you fail the Force Buy, it hurts so much more, right? Because you'll reset an extra round and kind of is way more impactful because you got less rounds to work with, obviously.
I saw a good tweet from Devil Walk, and he was basically saying that it feels like by the time you've tried to recover your economy, the half is already over. And we've already seen instances of that. I think, well, literally in the last map on the CT side for Big, where the repercussions felt compounded due to the nature of MR12. Smoke up, peaks over the top. Paulie can't see anything right now. And again, we kind of get this standoff in towards playground.
So aggressive in Big EQUIPA, but there are 4 players here. Zana gets the entry. Paulie is able to adjust, and now D7 swings. Somehow Anna's found 2. How has she done that?
Not quite sure, but Cat's on a little bit of an explore over towards Monster. We'll gather all this intel, and this does one of two things. You can either get the bomb on Tori, you can grab it and go, okay, well, let's just bring the bomb forward. Although I think Jenny might be caught out here. This is rough. One bullet separates this fight, and it could have big ramifications on it. Tori spamming, and now Cat's trying to get involved towards TopCon. This should be the kill, although Jenny is somehow staying alive through all of this. Finally gets taken down, and now Nigma Galaxy can reset. Ida's late on the scene, and they're going B, based off this earlier intel that Cat gathered.
Yeah, they saw Ida at Heaven, and I think she can use this to her advantage. She obviously would have loved them to come back to her, but the door's open. Literally and metaphorically, to go towards B. She'll be able to make a noise, and I wonder if okay, they've already crossed. She'll clue into this. Oh no, it's silent. Comes out of the timing, making noise. She swings on out. Cat's holding though. The force spy comes through for Nigma Galaxy.
I actually think if she just goes silent the whole way there, rather than just accelerating through the smoke, she's got more of a chance to isolate those kills. It's a little bit unfortunate. I'm not sure why you're so quiet getting in towards the water, but then when you're getting up close and personal to the bomb site, you then start to accelerate. You're trying to hit the time and you're trying to know the bomb. That's the argument. That's how you kind of balance the scales in that debate, but it comes up favor to this T side, and suddenly being a keeper yet again, they're already feeling the effects. Another force spike in, but the MVP of the round is Zana on an MP9. Everyone else is just working with pistols.
Not a position you envy big. Oh, 23. Puts her feet into the Molotov. Not the sort of swim that anyone should really be encouraged to go on. Unless, of course, you've got some sort of innate immunity to fire, but that's not the case for 23. However, bullets kind of sting out. D7 gets the trade, but she is so low. Jenny I would need to hit an absolute banger of a shot to give Big a way back into this round. D7 stays surely numbered, charging on through. Bit of damage done. Tori's brought down on low, but the smoke's locking up the CTs, and Cat eventually finds D7.
Yeah, nice play just to have the extra player lurking through the toilets to deal with the low HP of D7. 3 versus 4. It's definitely worth a look in. However, Vilga finding that one, chances start to dwindle. And now they completely collapse. Jenny, with the deagle and the armor, probably best kept into the next, because it will be an eco from this CT side. And a really nice gather and collapse onto the bomb site and recovery after D7 could have played a little bit more spoiler there and towards toilets.
Yeah, I actually wonder, in terms of, we kind of theory crossed a little bit. Maybe we can pull the billboard back out. Blackboard back out. I'm thinking about, in that situation, the 3-on-4, you feel like the retakes are more important because there's less rounds to work with. However, saving is almost just as important there because you've got less rounds, and so you have something into the next round. I don't know. What do you think is the right decision in that point?
I think with MR12, you're going to be seeing a lot more retakes. And where Big Keeper had that positioning in towards Dumpster, and Nigma Galaxy hadn't actually progressed too far, there was a really good argument to go for that retake. But when they eventually decided to do it, it was really slow. Is this a... No. The X-ray really fooled me there. I thought Ida was floating a little bit higher on towards the off angle, close monster, but instead that's not the case. Paulie does find a kill before falling. And now we just wait for the rest of the USPs to meet the same fate. But yeah, I think it was... In that specific scenario, I think that going for the retake was the right decision. I just think they missed the window.
It's a nice shot. Oh my god, if D7 finds this kill, the bomb's actually out there and the other two players are completely separated, but D7 has none of this information. She has to make a play and she's going for it. The push through here is everything. It's still almost impossible for her to win this, but oh, the timing. The timing. If she had armor, you start to believe.
Yeah, Orb scoots back up for Anna, and a lot of heavy prioritization on making sure she gets that weapon as early as possible. First full gun round, Nigma Galaxy have a sniper. Bigger Keeper do not.
Still this triple setup over towards 8. 2 players out towards log. Little flick at the door. The setup will be pretty decent for how you can see Nigma Galaxy playing out this round.
I think it's interesting looking at these starting positions. Molly, oh, that's exceptional. Lands right on the tree. Forces Jenny to use a smoke and reposition. So that gets confirmed in intel because you get the audio. Someone's just used the smoke. Someone's deep out long, which means their rotation time in is going to be a little bit weaker. And they've got no information towards toilets. Nigma Galaxy are about to hit short.
Timing's going to be great. As the smoke lands, 23 is already in, so they don't need to respect. They can just charge on through. Ida, the only defender here, is dealt with. Paulie is able to stop Vilga scaling on through, and there's no smoke on Heaven. That actually ends up costing Zana a bit. That she might even finish her off. No, goes a little bit further. 4v4, D7, jumping on up, misses her chance, but doesn't matter. Finds Tori as she falls down. Tough though. Anna still posted up here. D7 darting in towards short. Finds the kill for 23. Under and over. It's all on Anna. Another clutch required, but it's Anna. And of course, she's looking for the kills. One more bullet will do it. Even thought maybe the Glock might be the one for the job. A missed no-scope. Anna eventually finds it. Trying to overwhelm her, but you cannot put her down.
That's madness. That is chaos towards the back end of that round. D7 doing everything, making miracles happen from over towards short. Big nade damage as well on towards Cat, I think it was, with a HE. Denying that bomb planter as soon as it's planted. Zana arrives from Heaven. And Anna just missed shots, but can capitalize on the low HP. Swaps to the Glock and finishes it. More notably, that was another 1 versus X, being 1 out by Nigma Galaxy. Only on pistols again for Big. This is dire. They're in trouble.
Yeah, 2 of the most influential rounds of this series have been won by Anna pulling off a 1v2. Just keeps on pulling them out. Little update for you. Let's have another game going on. It's Guild vs. Gamer Legion Prism. And Guild took the opening map of that. That was Ancient 13-8. Their map pick, of course. That was the Kezi special on Ancient, as you can imagine.
Wow, that dink did 4 damage. That felt like her head got ripped off from the noise, but no. Only a tickle. That one's a little bit more of a knockout punch. D7 will find her. AK scooped up. Now you just play exits if you're Big. But more importantly, Nigma Galaxy, 5 rounds already on this T side. Kind of works out with MR12 and MR15. I'm going to try and just do these like little conversions for you because it's like 80% of like shorter games, right? So 5 rounds are about to come in. That means that they've actually gathered around about 6 or 7. If we're playing
pulling out the calculator, the graph pad. You've got the quadratic formula in the mix there. My guy's getting geeky with it.
My favorite tool is the graph pad.
Yeah, the graph pad.
Yeah.
You got the compass. You know those little toolkits you used to get us in like primary school? They would have
like the protractor,
the compass, the little ruler that folded. These days, it's all iPads. Can you believe that?
I can't, but that's the age. Oh, this is fast. A lot of scaling. Oh, the nades are so good. That incendiary is slightly missed, though, on towards the middle of the site, but it actually gives an opportunity. No, it doesn't. Jenny, with the headshot, gets rid of Vilga. Cat still on 7 HP. Deep nade thrown back in response. An immediate trade out here.
That's such a cool HE, right? You know that that's the position that she's likely to have fallen back to after being brought down so low. But Cat is going to be struggling in this round with 7 hit points. At the moment, it's just D7 over towards A because Sana's moving about. She's going to come over to help out her teammate. And oh, okay, D7 gets all the info.
Oh. I like the idea.
I can't believe if it hits the silly little light bulb now.
No, that was the design. It was just supposed to bounce the other way.
Oh.
It was supposed to go into long. It's like the one you could do from Top Con. You can bounce it off a light there, or you couldn't go. And it lands on Divider. Speaking of Divider, 23 Anna lining up smokes, but this isn't going to be the final commitment. It's going to be in towards B again. A little bit of a fake over here. And that sells the dreams for Big EQUIPA. There's 3 players currently residing there. Paulie starts to make her way down. It's all on Ida. Just to even stay alive here in this situation would be critical. Catches 2 players crossing, and that gives all the info over.
Quick boost though. Paulie is going to get up on it, and Tori is stuck in the site. I see the flames coming over from her position. Not revealing anything though, and Anna creeping on forward, looking for this boost, so they're definitely aware of it with that bullet coming out. Flashbang on over, Anna dodges, and she wants to get active, wants to get involved, cops a dink, but finds a kill of her own. 2 players so incredibly low, and Ida finds one of them. Kat's got the AWP in her hand. Sana is locking her down, but Kat doesn't need a peek. She can just sit here, and they come to her. Sana, no time, has to just escape. Couldn't even get involved, and just to really run with that bomb radius, but should be okay. Yeah, Kat does fall.
Great round again. Yeah, and when it comes to the mid round here for the T side, just pushing and pulling these rotations constantly. You let Ida just completely reside on an island here. Nice attempt, but the flashbangs, I think they're actually a CT1 that comes in that blinds a couple of the players moving forward from spawn. Anna can then get involved on the angle. 12 and 4, she can't be stopped.
And that is a... Wait. Not a 1.5, is it? 7.
Yeah.
7's a 1.5, man. When I started to be a caster, they didn't tell me I had to do maths. That was like, that was not on the thing. God, even English isn't going well for me right now.
It's not hard maths.
Oh, it's pretty difficult, Brandon. Half of 13, half of 12. Oh, sorry.
You know what? We'll leave that thought there.
I need some of the graph
to go
pad.
for the peak. Yeah. Run out of paper. Fast again. I think what's really interesting is Big EQUIPA not once have contested short control. It's always been Nigma Galaxy with a priority. And now they can line up these nades. Paulie, you're in for a rough time here in a sec.
Oh, jeez. Well, she has to live. So it could be worse.
True, but it's still not great. And again, a slow, methodical approach to this mid-round. Deep nades are being thrown in from players on the opposite side of the map, because also got to remember, no skyboxes in CS2. So you can throw smokes from a multitude of different positions. Get space now for 23 and Tori. Meanwhile, on B, Cat dodges this smoke. Goes in for a jiggle. And somehow finds Ida in amongst all of that. Paulie, despite being on low HP, will find the first. Jenny's firing off shots towards Vilga, and that scares them away. But meanwhile, D7's found herself in a perfect little position towards long toilets.
One talk pass. Oh, Sana.
How?
That was a sitter. Feels like these are free.
He's hit on go.
Absolutely. Oh. D7's Deagle connects to one, but Sana blown out by the smoke. That's so cool.
I just don't think Tori was ready for that. You see that she was like quick switching, just trying to get into a better position. She's like, oh, actually, the smoke explodes. We'll capitalize upon it. 2 versus 3. If you're Paulie, you're saving. If you're Jenny, you're just looking to take some scalps.
Tori's in the perfect position to get domed. The trade is immediate, and yeah, Paulie was already on her way out of there. That's such a sad round. Man, I feel a little bad for EQUIPA because that kind of just feels like some of the mechanics kind of getting used to it in terms of how like the flicks work and all that sort of thing. Because I felt like there was so many opportunities there for Zana that I think on any other day she hits those.
I'll be honest, I thought the first shot was dead on, and I thought when we swapped to D7, her Deeg was on the money as well.
You gotta remember, we're seeing a different subtick than what both players are seeing as well, right? So there's almost 3 different subticks in play. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works.
I don't know. All I know is that looked dead on in both accounts, and I would feel hard done by if I'm EQUIPA. Finally, some control for short. Zana holding with this AWP around the corner. Nice shot on towards Cat and the follow-up. That's much better. Now they all start chiming in succession. Ida with a third. And now Anna and 23 have got to try and recover this situation, but it feels like the round's already done.
Yeah, those are the shots that you're expecting. I think this one gonna be pretty darn difficult. I think the Galaxy to find anything into, especially with the bomb out of their reach. Zana's got that one pinned in with her ult. You have some smokes you can use, so you can potentially collect it, but you're pretty much locking yourself into going elsewhere at that point because you're smoking off your avenue into the site. Maybe Anna can find this kill. Oh, she's so fast. She's so fast. She finds it. Still time to work with. Expecting a push to come through. You can see both players are actually holding for one of these CTs to go for an aggressive bit of movement that hasn't come through. And okay, they are just going to save. I wouldn't have minded them going for it, to be honest, after Anna finds that kill with 40 seconds left, but I guess it makes sense to save.
No, absolutely. You just don't have any control in the map outside of short. So you don't know where they're going to be over towards A. They're anticipating pushes as well that never really came in. Good discipline from EQUIPA. And it's all off the back of Zana hitting those fast shots and Ida being there to immediately collect on the final swing, just as Zana's falling back and giving away all this audio. Good structure. And no, you can't really go for it either, because the money's still not really well established for Nigma Galaxy. A lot of these rounds have actually come down to 2 players staying alive, 1 player staying alive. So you still want to Galil if you're Tori, despite being 5 rounds to the good.
Passive setup from Big, allowing all the space in towards short and con, as they have been, as you highlighted. They're doing this consistently, just allowing Nigma Galaxy to take all this for free. The only real aggressive posturing they've shown is out towards long, where they don't really have an aggressive setup, but they do have a double setup, with Zana holding deep with the AWP. And for the angle, and again, an opportunity that came close, looking like she wants to flash herself back in. As a support from D7 as well, which is an unknown element. However,
how's that not connected?
Scary times for them because there are players that could come around short. Zana's given up. Sends D7 to go deal with Vilga. And she finds her success. Meanwhile, Cat's on this little bit of a lurk, looking to pounce. And the timing, oh, I had her spots her out. Defensive smoke through, a flash over as well, and the rest of the hit starts to come on through short. So Nigma Galaxy committing in towards B. Utility, nothing in towards heaven. So Jenny R's got a nice line here in towards short, but Cat eventually finds her mark. Tori gets one as well, and they've charged on through. A smoke comes into heaven. And it's just Sana holding this angle, not being even given the fight. Anna deals with D7. So it's looking like a 9.
Again, I'll be honest, I don't know how Nigma Galaxy have pulled the rabbit out of the hat in this round. The structure looked really good for Big EQUIPA. They had everyone in the right place. They dropped a defensive smoke down with 20 seconds left. The triple nades didn't really connect on towards Ida and towards barrels. So there was a lot of opportunity. And it just comes down to Cat hitting the split timing to find Paulie over towards water. And then Tori isolates that kill on towards Ida. The setup is dismantled in a matter of seconds. And again, it really felt like Big EQUIPA were in the driving seat for the majority of that round. And then Nigma Galaxy just strike.
Well, now they've certainly won out the half. Let me tell you that much. I could do that sort of quick maths. 3 CT rounds. All Big EQUIPA can hope for is to go to the final round. No, we're not.
No.
Frick. Ah! I still can't do it.
12 is definitely not 13. And we've just learned from Lucy, it's also not 11.
Dude, it's hard.
It's not.
Look, man.
Even said on Vertigo that it makes the noise, and it even says last half of the first half at the bottom of the screen.
You know what? As I was saying, I was like, you know what? I don't think it made the noise.
Cat's been really influential in finding these little pockets of space here.
Nice opening. Sana does respond and peeks straight into Ada, who's holding for it. Jenny R slipped on through, but there's always an extra player ready just to swing on out. I missed smoke, but matters not as the rotations will be late. 2 versus 3, there is a chance for Big, but Ida is very removed from this, and Holly's position should be known as she comes around this. Smoke has landed, and Cat's planning that bomb. With another round still to play, may consider saving these 2 weapons.
Got no money either. We'll be on the loss bonus, but you're going to have to try and save this. And the first question is, well, where's the AWP for Zana? It's out towards toilets, so you can't really recover that one. Ida might be able to potentially try and find Anna, but ultimately, you want to be prioritizing your economy over your opponents, despite it being this late stage into the half. And I wonder, this is me just kind of thinking about things as the half's developing. We've been talking about Big EQUIPA and the fact that they've actually neglected connector. They've neglected short a lot. I wonder if that's because of the Peekers advantage. And I wonder if that's because they're feeling a little bit unsettled in the way some of these gunfights play out. They're not really quite used to them. So by having long, you've got a very deep line where you can set your AWP up and your rifle for good trade spacing. But also, if you make some errors or if some shots go a little bit missed, you don't get punished as much because you can always fall back.
Well, it does look like they are considering a bit of connector because they've got 4 CD players over here. A very aggressive setup, but this is not the round to pull it out because look at the minimap. Look at where all of Nigma Galaxy are. This smoke, the only thing keeping them at bay, and that's about to be disrespected. Can't really phase the smokes, but they are going to do it anyway. It's going to have to be a retake. There's no other way about it.
Ida just needs to live. You can spot them, sure. Just don't fight them. Molly can go in towards default. This is a risky peek. Actually goes in towards short, but that's way too late. Nades. Oh, completely misses. That's unfortunate. Anna, was scoped on the angle to deal with the players on the flank. Now needs to turn back around to it after dropping this Molly. Oh, it's timing. Cat will strike, but you still got D7 in the back lines.
Yeah, you're not going to be ready for this double push. Oh, okay. Well, Cat just peeks into it. That was the one advantage of this setup, is they were very fast on the flank. Now they've got 3 players retaking CT. They are penned in. So difficult to fight their way out, and there are so many T's to find. Anna takes one down. Sana and Ida trying to get anything that they can. Sana with another kill, but that's all it's going to be. Anna trades it out. A 10-2 half. Nigma Galaxy looking dominant.
Own my style, how I got this smile. Conquer fear, got the crown. Can't nobody bring me down. I'm looking good, quite frankly. Tim's a fitted big Yankee. Then I'm cold when I'm out east. I'm top tier, you can't rate me. Stop talking, baby, go get it. You start something, better finish.
This could be a weird thing to say, but Nigma Galaxy are 10-2 up starting the second half, and that means they only need 3 more rounds to win the series. CS2 is wild.
Dude, what? That's crazy. 13-2 could be a half CSGO.
Yes.
See, I can do mathematics.
when it matters most. And Big EQUIPA need to win this pistol because that's what matters most to them right now. About to be a burst through B. Oh, the flashbang from Vilga, though, is exceptional. And Anna mows down 3 with the dual Berettas like it's nothing. Sure, it takes all 30 bullets, but Jenny R and Paulie are completely isolated from one another. And Anna is thirsty for more, hungry for an ace, and determined to make these dual Berettas sing out once more. Contact comes through, but actually it's Vilga that takes the first shot. Jenny is limping, walking wounded as blood trickles in towards the waters. Suddenly would need to do it all and can't even get past the captain. Vilga locks it in, and Nigma Galaxy now etch their way forward to their first official win in CS2.
Yeah, Anna's a CS2 gamer, 20-4. She is just on one, and yeah, I mean, that's scary. Like, damn. That flashbang was just so on point, and Anna's shots were phenomenal. Spamming through the dual Berettas. They got eaten alive. Full spy through, and that means, basically, if you lose this one, it's done. Ouchie for Paulie. Vilga. Getting aggy with FAMAS. He's forced back. Sticks around though, and is rewarded with a kill. Looking for a follow-up, and oh, she's gonna be under a lot of pressure now. Charging her down, has support from Anna. And Vilga somehow managed to get away.
I like this as well. As soon as all that chaos is going on, you've got the support from 23 and Cat. They've pushed in towards short. They've taken that space. Now 23 can even be on a really fast flank. Coming up towards top con. Just needs to time when she goes, because currently Big EQUIPA are holding party. However, that has now instantly changed as they look to reset their direction towards long. Vilga looking to take contact, and Anna can swing. It's Zana that picks up the pieces of the first, but here comes 23 as well.
23 on a very fast flank, but spotted out by Ida. This is now a very important fight. She can find this. Okay, 23 wins it out. And Anna, she's still here. Only good for the one, though. That's allowed this bomb to come through, and they can just go to B. Ooh. Zana's sticking around, and she might probably get herself a kill. Oh. She felt that was hers. It should have been. And look at Kat. She's already here. D7, not even going to be able to plant the bomb. The repositioning for Nigma Galaxy, their fluidity throughout this map has been beautiful.
And yeah, it's all based on gathering that space and reacting to what's going on when the first fight comes in towards toilets. By having the short control, by establishing connector with 23, it allows two things. It allows Cat firstly to come up and be that support network to isolate the kill towards Ida, and then Cat can instantly reset. She's got the fast rotation down and towards B, and D7 is just not ready. Look at what we're working with here for Big EQUIPA, for potentially the last time here on Overpass. 3 MAC-10s, a singular Galil. Jenny already being dunked down. However, I thought she was going to get that fight, but no, Tori just spamming the stairs, collects. And well, you thought Big EQUIPA were up against the ropes before. Now it's starting to look even more terrifying.
Their ropes have busted out. They're falling down onto the floor, scrambling back against the wall as the rabid beast that is Nigma Galaxy bears down upon them. Tori, the MP9 is actually up close to them in bathrooms and could end up behind them. Anna's trying to provide as much distraction as possible just to allow Tori to be the nuisance that she wanted to be. Oh, Sana does get the kill, but it costs her a bit. D7 finding Anna though, that's something big. There's still a sneaky little Vilga out towards long. Up to her usual tricks. 23 comes over as well. These rotations, look at the space that's being taken by Cat. Nigma Galaxy in a really strong position here. First contact comes through, and that's the bait. Allows Vilga to swing. A triple kill from Vilga, and a 2-0 for Nigma Galaxy.
Yeah, well, talk about dominance. Talk about making your mark in Counter-Strike 2. Nigma Galaxy are off to the races, and they start it with a dominant 2-0 over Big EQUIPA, who are one of the favorites to potentially